Throwdown for the week of May 26th, 2024. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio editor, Big Bad John, and our in-studio correspondent, Sweet Tea, and the professional. We are here. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. We've got to cover King and Queen of the Ring.
Yes.
We've got to get our picks in for AEW Double or Nothing. Just in case you're wondering, this is not going to be a super long stream because the pay-per-view is going to be starting relatively soon. So this week is going to be basically get in, get on, get off, get out.
Yeah, basically we're going to give some news, then we're going to do some picks, give a little bit of news, and we'll have some funny pictures, and then we'll go watch Double or Nothing.
Nothing too crazy.
5-year anniversary of Double or Nothing today.
That's right, 5-year anniversary of AEW altogether.
Also, I want, obviously y'all notice this is a different thing. This is not the studio. We are bare bones today.
Yeah.
So that's what the sound problem was and everything. We got it fixed and ready to go back on show, so.
Yeah, let's hope everybody else gets in here. There we go, Derek. Welcome.
Welcome back.
If anybody isn't in the stream that you know of, holler at them. Tell them to hop on. Luke, how's your week been, buddy?
I've been pretty good. Yeah. Ready for today, ready to get some wrestling out of the way, some picks out of the way, so we can watch pay-per-view. But I would be remiss not to start with the most obvious thing in the room, and that is we have a birthday in the house.
We do have a birthday. That's one of the reasons we are shooting outside of the studio. It is Sweet Tea's birthday. Oh, yeah. She turned 22 today. Again, for the 15th time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. How does it feel to be 22 15 times in a row?
Well, I'm not.
Well, happy birthday to Sweet Tea. Be sure to hop on over to all the socials. Wish Sweet Tea a happy birthday.
That's right.
Keep this.
Also, you'll have to forgive us. We have a monitor here so we can see, and the camera's here, so I will probably talk to this TV more than I talk this way, but that's just because I'm used to looking at the screen.
If it looks like I'm ignoring him when he talks, it's because I am.
He is. He is. He does that. How was your weekend?
What?
How was your weekend?
It was good, man. Lots of wrestling. We've had since what? We've had wrestling every single day this week, and we'll have wrestling every single day this upcoming week.
Yeah.
If you count from Monday all the way through to today with another pay-per-view from AEW.
Yeah.
So we're getting wrestling, the next 15, 16, or 14, 15 days in a row collectively. That's
a lot of wrestling.
It's a lot of work. Obviously, we don't cover, Impact and Ring of Honor and all the other side stuff. We should.
Yeah.
We should do a better job of that, but we're not gonna.
No.
Big Bad John, how's your Sunday, baby boy?
Sunday's going great.
Thank you, by the way, for fixing our technical difficulties. We
No
definitely couldn't have done it without you. And the professional, the programmer.
I got a drag.
And that, kids, is why you shouldn't smoke marijuana. All right, so.
More on that story later.
Up to our very top story.
All right. That top story would be.
Oh, you're not going to ask me how I am?
Oh, yeah.
Thought we did.
No.
No, you did not. You
to
did not.
And you
No, I asked you how you weren't feeling for your birthday. Yes, I did, just now. You said, well, I'm not. Well, I didn't ask you how you were. I thought I would felt to be 22 15 times.
No, you went all up in fucking order.
Well, I thought I skipped them for you.
No.
Okay.
Me out.
Well,
no,
you know what? I'm going to continue to leave you out because I wasn't going to ask you anyway. Sweet Tea, how was your Sunday, birthday girl? Birthday
better.
Woman?
It could be better.
Birthday gal?
Could be better.
What do you want? What do you want for your birthday?
You to shut up.
Don't leave me by myself to do this show. What's wrong with you?
Joke's on you. I got no problem. All right, so let's get into King and or Queen of the Ring.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Massive crowd. The crowd was hot for the entire spectacle. We did see the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. First of all, did not predict this tournament worth fuck.
No.
I'm furious about it. Every single which way I thought they were going to slice it.
They didn't.
They sliced it a completely different way. I thought they were going to cut it like a pizza, then they cut it like a cake. I thought they were going to serve it like a cake. Then they put a candle on top of it with some extra frosting. Now it's a cupcake.
And then they handed you a spork and was like, "You do the math."
And then at the end of it, the referee spit in my face. That's basically how.
That's how it worked.
We did see the final. So do we want to talk about the stuff around the actual tournament, or do we want to get that out of the way and then talk about the other, like the championship matches?
I say we just go from the top.
All right.
Let's do. Let's talk about Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship.
In an upset, Liv Morgan, in a damn good match, takes the Women's WWE Championship, or the Women's World Championship, away from Becky Lynch. In a very a move that I don't fucking get.
I don't
get it. I don't understand it. I mean,
unless Becky Lynch is hurt or wanting to go on vacation.
Be back for SummerSlam, and they're going to make it Rhea and Liv for SummerSlam, which I guess is fine.
I'll be alright with it.
But that means Liv Morgan.
She's going off air to go be with Seth
during his surgery.
Probably
and everything.
Take some time off
with the kid.
But that leaves that Liv Morgan is now going to defend that championship against against Nia Jax.
No.
Clash at the Castle.
No.
Right?
Nia Jax is on SmackDown. She has to challenge Bayley.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be Nia Jax and Bayley.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
If Randy Orton would have won the King, it would have been him and Cody. If Gunther wins, it's Gunther and Dominic.
It's still going to be him and Cody
Damien.
at SummerSlam. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Derek says, King and Queen of the Ring was a great show. Besides one of the bogus finishes, not spoiling it, a good 8 out of 10.
I'd say I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
That's about right.
So Liv Morgan now.
You know what would have gave it the other 2 points?
What's that?
If it had been on a normal fucking time, so I didn't have to get up as early in the morning to watch the son of a bitch. I got everything ready, 10 a.m. because it said 10 a.m. They had a 2-hour pre-show.
Yes, they did.
Why the fuck do you need a 2-hour pre-show for a pay-per-view of 6 matches?
So I start my job on Saturdays at 11 o'clock, so I have to be there, get everything set up and going. And I turned on Peacock so I could watch it from work, and it was playing the Eddie Guerrero package.
Yeah.
About the Legends that's going to air today on Eddie.
Oh, it looks so good.
And I was so confused at first. I was like, aren't they in Saudi Arabia? But is there a rain delay? Do they get rain delays in Saudi Arabia? What the fuck is happening? Why am I watching Eddie Guerrero? Not complaining. Yeah. Liv Morgan, man, I guess. Here, we'll see what happens.
All right. We have the pre-show match that we did take a point for. The World Tag Team Champions in Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair.
Oh, yeah.
Defended against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in what I have to say, they picked the right team for them to wrestle because Candice made Jade and Bianca look like $1 billion.
Yeah, match was good.
The finish was cool.
I was worried that Candice and Indy combined with Jade was going to be a little green and that there were going to be a lot more mistakes, which is fine if they know how to work through them. There weren't any botches majorly. Bianca and Jade went over strong. What more can you ask for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship?
Well, and not only that, but here's the deal. People forget that Candice LeRae debuted in professional wrestling in 2002. She's been in the business for over 20 years.
Yeah, but there's a level of...
No, what I'm saying is who better could they have picked to put in there with those two?
Oh, yeah.
To make Jade look like $1 billion.
Tremendous amount of experience.
Perfect. Bianca and Candice and Indy all have working relationships with each other when they wrestled each other at NXT.
Yeah.
So basically what they were doing is they were having a match around Jade Cargill.
I agree.
That finish was awesome. That bear bomb into the kickback. Fantastic move.
Wolfie says, was glad Nia won, even though I was going for Lyra. Nia Jax deserved it. She needed the recognition. We'll talk about that match here in a minute.
Yes.
Derek says, WWE is doing the most with their 2-hour pre-show. So unnecessary.
It is.
I know they want to make it feel like a big sports event, but an hour's fine.
An hour.
An hour's fine.
You want to do an hour's fine.
Yeah, an hour's fine. We don't need,
especially when the fucking pre-show was only 45 minutes shorter than the actual pay-per-view itself.
Yeah, I don't want
the pay-per-view itself only went 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I don't mind listening to Big E and Sam Roberts and everybody else they put on that panel, but I don't want to listen to talking heads for 2 hours while I'm getting ready for matches.
Right.
Like one hour, set it up, set the pace, show your packages. Just show your packages.
Have your pre-show match.
Put your packages out there. Put your packages on the table. Show them on your package.
Put things in your package. Yeah. Step 2, make it open the box.
Yeah, get that out of the way and then get to the meat and mash.
Right. The meat and the potatoes is the thing. No. Of course, they retain. Champions retain. Then we're going to go into the Queen of the Ring since it was already brought up in the chat box. So here's the deal. Nia Jax and Lyra had a really good match.
They did.
They really did. I thought it was going to be the drizzling shits. Yeah. It made me a believer. Here's the deal. Lyra Valkyrie, great call up for Raw. Is going to be fantastic.
Loved her gear, the entrance with the big black wings. Thought that was really cool.
The whole Raven gimmick. Yeah. Here's the deal. Nia Jax, people are dogging it online, and I don't know why. She's the perfect queen. It perfectly makes sense to make her the queen bad guy. The queen is a heel gimmick.
Yeah.
Good guys have no business being the king or the queen for that matter.
I get it.
But the fucking, what's she call it? The Eviscerator?
Yeah.
The Devastator?
Whatever her move is,
yeah. The Chronic
Masturbator?
Here's the deal. When she did it on her while she was still standing in the corner, literally made me pop off of the chair and go, holy shit, she's dead. Fantastic finish. Nia deserves it, man.
Yeah, and I think
her crying in the ring with Triple H is pretty cool.
Yeah. I think, too, referencing back to, like Wolfie said here, and I'm sorry, Wolfie and Derek have been talking about Nia definitely being deserving. You know, she was released 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And she came back out of nowhere, and she kind of went into that thing with Becky again, which wasn't super exciting. At least now she's on SmackDown. She's near the bloodline, which is always good for her.
Yes.
She's the biggest woman on the roster, which is going to be great against Bayley because Bayley can work with her.
Piper Niven
athletic
is over there now.
Yeah.
You get the big matches. You get that really interesting dynamic.
Yeah. And honestly, you could put the belt on Nia right now and have her kind of lead the charge as an unstoppable. Because remember, last time she won the belt, she was a babyface.
Yeah.
She won it against, what wasn't it? Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, because she was a bully.
Yeah, and bullied her. Now she gets to be the bully.
Yep.
With a belt on her shoulder. If she wins if she wins at SummerSlam, which I think she should. And then let her just hog ass for 7 months until WrestleMania.
Until Charlotte Flair's ready to come back and take her belt back.
Let her be a wrecking ball and let people see what she can actually do.
Or Alexa Bliss comes back with the fucking Uncle Howdy stuff and we get a switched around version of Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax.
So long as she doesn't hurt anybody this time around, I'm on full board.
Right.
But the first time she unwantonly injures somebody, she's going to be back on my shit list.
All right. Intercontinental title triple threat match. Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable and Bronson Reed.
Okay. Love the fact that they're now chanting "You suck."
Yes.
Gable. Also, watching yesterday, really watching his facials, he even looks like Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they chose Jason Jordan.
Because Chad was the obvious pick.
I get it, but like, he looks like it.
Yeah.
He moves like it. He has the same intensity.
He should. They're both Olympian style wrestlers.
The same acumen for like comedy and ring awareness. Chad Gable's amazing.
His shit with Otis.
That's a SummerSlam.
I love the clothesline, and then after the match was over, Chad Gable
staring at Otis, and Otis is looking away.
Well, the thing is he stood there and did that for a good 6 minutes while they kept showing replays, and he's just staring at it. It's gonna be good, man.
Bronson Reed, obviously, fucking powerhouse yesterday.
Gonna be a champion.
That double slam he did with both Chad and Sammy was fucking great.
The dive.
Yeah.
The dive was good.
The dive. Sami Zayn just, being the guy. Out there killing it every fucking time.
Wolfie says, glad Otis knocked down Chad.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, wow, I did not know where that yawn come from. Yeah. And I guess we'll talk about the King next.
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
Well, hold on. Sami Zayn retained.
Yes, Sami Zayn did retain. So. Not a big surprise to anybody.
I don't think he's losing it. So if he is going to lose
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam or maybe even Survivor Series, if he is going to lose it. So.
All right. The King of the Ring tournament ended.
It did.
With, Gunther taking on Randy Orton for a shot at their respected champion, as well as the crown of the 2024 King of the Ring.
Chad Gable, being the angry coach, sports dad, heel is pure genius. Added that he's a wrestling machine. Only a matter of time till he'll be champion. 100%. Completely agreed, Derek. Wolfie says, glad Otis knocked down Chad. Agreed. If you didn't watch this match, you missed a fucking spectacle. It started off with Gunther just reeling chops into Randy and Randy getting mad. And then Randy milked the crowd for every strike he threw. If you go back and watch, every time he loaded a punch, the crowd cheered. They popped. They were cheering when he did a head fucking or a side head takeover.
Yeah.
They popped when he put him in a side face lock. They popped when they hit him with the power slam. Every fucking thing Randy did, that crowd was eating out of the palm of his hands.
But what was the one thing he couldn't do?
He couldn't defeat Gunther.
Nope. Add him to the list.
Yep.
Gunther, with a very questionable finish.
And Gunther is now your king of the ring. And yes, if you were watching, Randy Orton's shoulder was not fully secure. Fans made a point about it, and Triple H said, well, that doesn't really matter. Referee's decision's final. Gunther is the king of the ring, and he is the #1 contender for whoever wins at Clash at the Castle for SummerSlam.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre or Damian Priest.
Oh, buddy.
That's going to be good. I say Drew McIntyre.
I don't think so. I think Punk's going to fuck him. I think Punk will fuck him, and then it'll be Punk and McIntyre at SummerSlam. That's a way bigger build. Plus, Gunther and Damian...
Well, see, Gunther doesn't get his title shot till SummerSlam.
That's what I'm saying. So McIntyre loses at Clash at the Castle due to Punk.
Gotcha.
Punk goes on to wrestle McIntyre at SummerSlam.
Summer Punk.
And Gunther and Damian are both strikers. So, like, that style's going to mesh really, really well, and they're going to beat the tar out of each other. And at that point, it won't really matter who wins.
Well, when we get past the next match, remind me that I have something I want to ask you.
Absolutely.
And, of course, the main event, Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship against the United States Champion Logan Paul.
If you are still on the fence about Logan Paul, you are wrong.
You're wasting your time.
That dude wrestles better now as a media influencer who's been wrestling for a year than some guys that I've been in the ring with who have wrestled for 20.
Yeah.
That motherfucker gets it. That incredible drone shot they took before the frog splash.
Oh, man, where he spit the prime out and shit? Yeah.
The best thing for me was whenever he was trying to break out of the figure 4, and the whole time he's screaming, Cody, you're going to break my leg. He gets a hold of the rope. Ref, make him let me go. Make him let... So good.
It was great.
My favorite thing, him coming out to get in Michael Cole's face and Corey Graves standing up and being like, that's enough. You need to pay attention to what you're doing and get the fuck away from the announce table.
Logan has a lot of rarefied air in the way of, like, he's so audible when he works, and no other wrestler does that. No other wrestler would have looked at the referee and started saying, make him let me go.
Make you let me go, yeah.
No one does that anymore. And nobody talks as much shit to the crowd. And nobody, as a heel especially, takes time to, like, engage the crowd's reaction while he's doing something.
Actually, there's one other guy. MJF.
MJF is probably the only one.
Yeah, second to MJF. I'll take those odds.
Yeah. What
100%. Yeah.
Talk some shit with Cody. Cody talked some shit back. They were very vocal. They fought. They wrestled. And then, obviously, Cody hooks him. I'm Cody Rhodes, bitch. 1, 2, 3 over. I am not, however, as big a fan of the fact that they are still using Cody hitting the crossroads 3 times. He's a champ now. He should hit it once, protect his finish.
For liberty, justice, and for all.
And for all, yeah.
Freedom for all.
Freedom for all. What up, guys? How are you guys doing today? What up, Duke? We're doing all right, buddy. Thank you for tuning in.
Wolfie says, hell of a match. I like the part where the guy gave Logan the brass knuckles.
Yes. Yeah. And the idea in the WWE that there's only one pair of brass knuckles in circulation ever. Yeah. Just makes me so happy. Because they're always so surprised. Where did he get another pair? He probably bought 10 of them on Amazon.
Right.
Smart shot.
He had all of his YouTube buddies send him the money and forwarded it to Twitch.
Shop smart.
And they made him for it.
Smart.
Here's the deal. Cody Rhodes retains. Fantastic pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Before we go into our next segment, I have a question for you now.
Ask away.
We have SummerSlam set up.
Yes.
We know that eventually it's going to be Gunther versus the champ.
Damian.
And, of course, Cody versus to whomever they throw against Cody, which is probably going to be Randy. So, who, with Sami Zayn being the Intercontinental Champion, do you put over for Money in the Bank? I think Bronson Reed.
Money in the Bank's after SummerSlam, right?
No, before. It's in July.
Is it really?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's in July, before SummerSlam. Do you give Punk the case?
No, you don't give it Punk. You don't give it to Punk.
Do you give Drew the case?
That's a hard maybe.
Because if Punk wins the title, you can have him cash in on Punk.
Yeah, that's a hard maybe. Punk can come back and
you screwed me for the title. I screwed you for the title.
Punk can win the Rumble this year, win at Mania, and then have McIntyre do the exact same thing to Punk that was done to him, and they continue that feud on for another year. So yes, McIntyre's a definite maybe. Bronson Reed, no. I think that
Ilya, Carmella. Carmella would be a cool.
Carmella's an interesting one.
Wild
an
card.
One.
Logan Paul.
I would think
while he's still United States champion.
Think Logan Paul is a huge contender in that conversation, but I wouldn't say Bronson Reed because I'd rather see Bronson Reed get a hold of the U.S. title first or the Intercontinental title.
Well, with the Money in the Bank, you can cash in on any championship.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, maybe Bronson.
He said Wolfie says Bronson Reed definitely against Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Chad Gable.
Gable would be cool, but do you want the heel to carry the briefcase that long again, or do you want it to be an undercard guy that makes something out of himself, kind of like Damian Priest? Because let's face it, until Backlash, no one gave a shit about Damian Priest.
I'll tell you who should win it.
Last Backlash, rather, not this past Backlash.
If they want to do it right, Dominic.
That would be perfect.
Give it to Dominic. And then Dominic can cash in on fucking Damian for fucking over the Judgment Day, or he can cash in on the guy who beats Damian for fucking over the Judgment Day. Yep. They can slice it so many ways. Plus, you can put Rhea back in Dom's back pocket, and Rhea can help protect him the same way. Dominic Mysterio, that's my vote for Money.
I would love that. I would so love that.
I think that's the big one. Hold on. What about the women's? You want it to be someone newer, or do you want it to be somebody who...
It's gotta be somebody that's...
Tiffany Stratton.
I'm going to say Tiffany Stratton or Blair Davenport.
Blair Davenport's up there, too.
Being a new signee.
Yeah.
Lyra, maybe, if you want to strap the rocket ship to her. Honestly, my favorite pick, Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
She's growing on me, bro. She's growing on me. Her match in NXT against Rosa, fucking phenomenal, dude. Or Roxy. I'm sorry, not Rosa.
Not one of the big three. What about Io Shirai?
I can do that.
Or not
Sky.
Io, not her. The other one.
Dakota
not
Kai?
Io. No, not Io. Kairi Sane. The only member of Damage Control not to hold the women's championship right now.
Yeah.
I mean, except for I guess Dakota Kai as well. But the only one out of like the original three with Asuka and Kairi Sane, she's a viable name for something new and different.
Agreed.
So yeah, there are a couple of good, but Tiffany Stratton I think is up there on the list, and these guys agree. Derek and Wolfie say Tiffany and Dominic respectively as well. So,
all right, let's hit us with the next one. King of the Ring was great though.
King of the Ring was great. I give him an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
All right, we're on to Double or Nothing. Hit us with the picks.
All right, guys.
We got to run a little short today. So
real quick, so we were at our points last week before King of the Ring.
Yes.
Because we also counted. I know we said we would only do this for pay-per-views, but because it was the tournament, we also took into consideration our picks. So we kept those points as well.
Just to add more
because it
points.
Built to the tournament.
Yeah.
So I was in the lead at 15. Luke and Coletta were tied with 14. Tanya was in third with 12, and Johnny was in fourth with 11 points. In a huge upset, Coletta took 10 points overall for the entire King of the Ring tournament plus the pay-per-view. So Special K, the professional, is now in the lead at 24 points. Luke and I are tied at second with 23. Sweet Tea comes up with 22, and Johnny still in last place with 20.
Sweet Tea took 10 points as well in the tournament.
Yes, took 10 points, but she was still 2 points behind.
Yes.
But the points race just got even closer, and we have a 12-match pay-per-view to take points for now. We're not even halfway through the season yet.
Nope.
We are already in the double digits, y'all.
Yeah, we're working it up, man. Hey, here's the deal. We wanted more points.
Yep, and
we're getting them. That's what matters.
And we got another pay-per-view in
2 weeks.
3 weeks. 2 weeks after this.
Yeah, Clash at the Castle.
So, yeah. All right, guys. So this is the card for AEW Double or Nothing in no particular order. I'm just going to read them and get over the selections. We have the Team Elite, which is the team of the Young Bucks. Jack Perry, and Okada against Team AEW, which is FTR, Bryan Danielson, and replacing the injured Eddie Kingston is Darby Allin. Who we going with, the Elite or Team AEW?
Well, here's the deal. Can you put Darby Allin down? I mean, the motherfucker was just hit by a bus.
And he's wrestling. So,
I mean,
but
he's a walking calamity.
But if you want to run with this AEW power struggle for a minute.
Also, Tony Khan dropping him off with a flamethrower was just stupid.
I loved it. All right, so we have the Elite versus Team AEW. Special K, you're up first.
Elite.
Okay.
It's actually not bad. It's actually not a bad idea.
Sweet T.
Elite.
Big Bad John.
I'll go with the lead as well.
Luke.
Team AEW. Last time you bet against FTR, they lost.
Oh, I know.
Derek is going with Team AEW.
Here's my thing, though. The Elite is actually a group.
Yeah.
And I think you can still
But
do
it's
a
a
lot
gimmick.
with them falling apart. No, I'm going to say I can't believe there's ever been a universe for these words. No, fuck them. Fuck them. I'm going Team AEW. I will never choose the Elite. I don't give a goddamn what happens. Fuck them.
Right. I didn't think you would.
Oh, but I should, but I ain't gonna. Anyway, for the AEW World's Heavyweight Championship, Swerve defends against Christian Cage. Luke? Swerve or Christian?
In protest, Swerve.
I'm going to Swerve retain.
Because I'm really, in my heart, I want to see Christian win, but it's not going to happen.
Big Bad John?
I will be cheering for him.
Swerve.
Sweet Tea?
I'm going to just go with Christian.
Okay.
I'll be down to oddball.
And Special K?
Swerve.
Ooh. If we get Swerve and Christian wins, that puts Tanya right up there to knock us out.
I see what you did.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Willow Nightingale defends the TBS Championship against Mercedes Moné.
They'll probably give it to Monet, so that's my choice.
Okay.
yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Mercedes.
Big Bad John.
Mercedes.
I'm also going with Mercedes, and I'm actually excited about it. Fuck these guys. I love Mercedes Moné. I think she's fantastic.
Man, I like Willow just that much more.
Toni Storm defends the AEW Women's title against Serena Deeb.
Timeless.
Timeless Toni Storm, indeed.
Yeah.
There's no way they take the belt off her yet.
She's too fucking good.
Big Bad John.
Repeat it again, sorry.
Toni Storm defends against Serena Deeb for the AEW Women's Championship.
Second one.
Serena Deeb. All right. That's a risk.
Got a lot of Mercedes
I like
votes.
Oh, yeah. Lots of votes for Mercedes. Sweet Tea. Timeless Toni Storm or Serena Deeb?
Tony Storm.
Coletta.
Tony.
All right. Roderick Strong defends the International Championship against Bill Osby. I will start this off, and I'm going to say Ospreay's going to win it.
I am also going Bill Osby.
Special K.
Bill.
I'm so glad that nickname stuck. Sweet Tea.
Bill Madison.
We'll take it.
Close enough.
And Big Bad John.
Bill.
Bill.
His name is Bill.
Bill Osby, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
All right. In the match that makes the least sense, but is probably going to be the most fun.
Right?
Edge defends the TNT title against Malachi Black.
I love that we all still say Edge.
Well, I
To
wrote
Adam
down-
Copeland.
I wrote down Edge because Adam Copeland was way too long for me to write today.
Yeah.
Understood.
Adam Copeland defends against Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match, not only for the TNT title, but if Edge loses, he has to join the Judgment Day. I mean the House of Black. I mean the House of Judgment.
Something like that.
I mean the Black Day.
Black Day.
I'm sorry, that was the New Day. My bad.
I'm going to go with Malachi with the new TNT champion.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to see what they do with
Special
Edge.
K. Sweet Tea.
I'm gonna go with Edge.
I am too. You guys are smoking the fucking hopium if you think that he fucking loses to Malachi Black tonight. Big Bad John, you round it out.
I'll go with Edge.
All right. See, finally, some people around here that makes some fucking sense. All right. Chris Jericho defends the FTW title in a triple threat match. Who gives a shit? Against Hook and Shibata
Can
for the
I
FTW title.
Can I cast my vote for Aubrey Edwards?
Yes, you may.
Ugh.
Hook, I guess.
Well, Jericho just won the belt,
Uh-huh.
so Jericho.
Jericho as well.
Okay.
Jericho. Jericho.
Wow, I'm the only one saying Hook gets it back. Okay, I'll take that risk. What else I got to lose? John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita in an eliminator match, which means that if Jon Moxley loses, Takeshita gets a future shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Moxley or Takeshita. I feel like they wouldn't do this unless Takeshita was going to get a shot.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
So I'm going to say Takeshita gets a shot. Takeshita wins.
Sure, I'll say the same.
Yeah.
Same. No, wait. Switch mine to Moxley.
I'll say Jon Moxley. That's what I want.
You want Jon Moxley?
Yep.
As well? Okay, let me redo this one then. This is driving me fucking crazy.
Look what you did. Look what he did, folks. He did that for you. Run.
Okay. In a match that no one gives one hot shit about, Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta.
Trent.
Big Bad John. First, Orange Cassidy, gross. Sweet tea.
Pockets.
Orange Cassidy.
Gross.
And then who again? I'm sorry.
It's Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta.
Or is it Trent? With a question mark?
Cassidy.
I think that Cassidy's going to win, but fuck it, I vote.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that.
I'll take the loss.
Him or Chuck Taylor.
It'll be easier to swallow than orange.
All right. The Bang Bang Gang, I guess they're no longer going by the Bullet Club Gold, but the Bang Bang Gang defends the Trios title against Death Triangle.
Death Triangle.
Fuck yes, Death Triangle. All day Death Triangle.
Yeah, yeah. All day. They should. The only reason they lost the title is because what's his face got hurt.
Penta, yeah.
Bang, gang.
Bang Bang Gang it is. Sweet tea.
We'll go with Death.
Okay. And Special K is the last one, right?
Amen.
All right. Well, a couple of divisive points this time around.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa against Deonna Purrazzo.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
That's going to be a damn good match, and I really can't tell you one way.
It
one
depends
way or
on
the
who
other.
wins the world title,
Yeah.
really.
Or the TBS title.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my instincts and say Deonna Purrazzo.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I think that's.
I think the
that's
heel
where it's
win
gonna
because
win.
I think Tony wins later in the night. That's just me, but
Big Bad John?
logically, anyway.
Deonna or Thunder Rosa.
Rosa.
It's not a bad guess either, really.
Sweet tea
Thunder.
and Special K.
Deonna.
Okay. All right, and the last match on the list, the Acclaimed with Daddy Ass against Brian Cage in the Gates of Agony in what I'm going to assume is going to land out to be like a number one contender situation.
Claimed and Daddy Ass. I'll never go against the Scissor team.
Same.
It is Mr. Ass, after all.
True.
Daddy ass. Get it.
Brian Cage ain't done shit in 4 years.
Daddy ass.
He likes it on Ring of Honor. It's where they like him.
Yeah, I'm going to go with... I actually think that Brian Cage's team will win, but I'm picking the team that I want to win. That's
Yeah.
the Acclaimed.
Yep. All right. That's it.
Picking Deonna as well. Look at this. Look at this. These guys. We got Wolfie says Hook. Derek says Malachi. Well, so does Wolfie. Derek also chooses Hook. Takeshita. Both say Takeshita. Both say Trent. Both say Death Triangle. And both say Deonna. So they're right on the page with some of us.
Acclaimed and Daddy Ass.
Acclaimed and Daddy Ass.
All right, let's hit us with our next one. We usually do a lot more recap.
So anyway, yeah, 12 points are on the table. Only a couple of unanimous ones actually across the board. So this could be a point maker. So we'll see what happens.
Let's hit us with the next. Natalya was announced on her Instagram that she is in less than a week out of a WWE contract.
You think she'll resign?
There's no extensions in play right now, and people close to the situation say that she said, and I quote, keeping my options open.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that she's made enough money, obviously. She could take a year off and go do anything else. I don't think AEW, because
maybe Japan.
But I think if she really wanted to explore the world of women's wrestling a little bit,
Impact would be kind of cool.
They'd take her in a heartbeat to all those wrestling promotions in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
She can go on the indies. However, I mean, if there's a shelf life for her career, she's going to make a great coach. So I think she'll probably end up re-signing. even if she does take a small break, she'll land back with the WWE.
Oh, yeah,
She's
100%.
great with the younger talent.
Yeah. And they honestly could use her. Sean could use her in NXT like crazy.
She's
Yeah.
already there.
And she could but she could also be a great on-road producer for Raw and
Oh,
SmackDown.
so true. Now that Molly Holly's back there.
You know, she could really help those girls put together some shit.
All right. Let's see what our next story is. Oh, yes. So, Julia.
Julia was hurt, right?
Yes, but the plan is that still she will wrestle Roxanne Perez at NXT Heatwave in July.
Okay.
And that the idea is that Roxanne Perez has been wrestling with people like Kairi Sane and stuff to toughen up her style so that they can have a legitimate that style of match when she comes
because
in.
it's been said that Julia has been told that she does not have to water her style down.
No.
Which has often been a part of the conversation when Japanese talent, especially coming off tour in Japan, come into the WWE, that they hit too hard.
Yeah.
And Triple H has told people that specifically, Julia, no, you don't change a damn thing.
Right.
If they don't want to get hit that hard, they'll have to figure something out.
That's correct. Danhausen as well as Ethan Page released from AEW.
Damn.
Two of the biggest indie gimmicks that you could have possibly had, two of the best talents that you paid a lot of money for to keep Triple H from getting his hands on, because that's the only way to answer why he's letting all these people go. He signed them all up to keep them away from Triple H while they were hot. He left them to do fucking nothing. Ethan Page, one of the best roster members you have, and you left him to do nothing. You put him on Ring of Honor where he could only be watched online.
You know what they could do, though?
What's that?
He could go back to Impact, reform the North.
I'd be okay with it.
And then
come to NXT.
Storm the fucking gate. Hold on the way to NXT, storm the fucking gates of AEW and challenge FTR to a goddamn match just for me. Nobody else can watch it.
On their way to the inevitable clash with the Usos.
Yes, goddamn it. Give me the Northford. I mean, we've been doing this show 5 years now.
Yeah.
4 years? Whatever. As long as we've been doing it, that's how long I've been fucking asking. And I still ain't got it. You bunch of bastards. You shitcocks.
Here's the deal. The indies are getting better talent now.
Yes.
And everything's making a better comeback. We'll see them within the big two before it's over. In my opinion, they both can make money for several different places. Big E was signed to a show on Peacock called Laid.
Yeah.
Which is about a woman who all of her former lovers have decided to start dying in unusual ways. Big E is signed on as from the producer who produced Young Rock.
They decided to start dying in weird ways?
The people who made the thing. You know what I'm talking about.
They start dying in weird ways, and it becomes a drama.
I'm believing that he's probably one of the men who dies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Kind of like Liv Morgan on everything she's ever done.
Yeah.
All right, here's with the next one. Terry Crews is actually going to fight.
Yes, he is.
Anderson Silva in a boxing match in Puerto Rico.
I think that'll be cool. Terry Crews has some fighting experience.
Terry love yogurt.
Yeah.
Terry love money.
Terry love money.
Terry love a lot of money.
You know what? Fuck it. If he can make some money and have a good fight.
Do you think when he starts punching the fuck out of Anderson Silva, the Silva starts screaming out, "I am a boy, David"? You think that's gonna happen? It's possible. The most important question. Is Andy Samberg walking Terry Crews to the fucking...
I hope the entire 9-9 walks into the fucking...
Well, all but Captain Holt now, unfortunately, passing away not that long ago. That's going to be a good boxing match. I actually want to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right. Kid Rock in the news for allegedly waving a gun at a Rolling Stone interviewer and obscenely yelling the N-word in the person's face while waving a gun like a crazy person. That guy's in the Hall of Fame.
Why?
That guy's in the Hall of Fame. Owen Hart ain't in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Lillian Garcia isn't in the Hall of Fame.
But Kid Rock.
Hashtag Lillian for Hall of Fame. But Kid Rock is. Donald Trump is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kid Rock. Why don't you wave a gun in somebody's face that actually is shaking?
I haven't been able to stand that guy since he became a fucking mouthpiece for the Republican Party. I don't care about your politics. But the way that guy fucking does it and says shit, it's just lunacy.
He's as phony as anyone out there.
Also, he wasn't born in a trailer park. His dad owned a used car lot in Detroit.
Yep.
And he was a spoiled, rotten, little, rich white kid.
He just looks like white trash.
Yeah, he just looks like white trash and made friends with the right fucking rednecks.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
I believe Danhausen won the GCW championship.
Hey, good for him.
Oh, good. Finally.
Is that why Cardona stripped the other champion out?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. Hey, whatever.
Hey,
Makes
I'm
money.
good with that.
All right, we're gonna move on from this guy because the look of him makes me physically ill.
I'm straight at the trailer.
All right,
I want it. I don't care. It stays on during sex. No questions asked.
that's right, attaboy.
I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I
can't read that.
How do I make these bigger here, John? Oh, I see it. Never mind. Unlock. Stretch.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I was going to use 2 straps, but I only needed 1.
That was for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm just going to keep them this big for now.
Joke.
Just so they'll stay.
Oh, so they can't see us. Great.
Yes.
Oh, darn.
Inside me, there are 2 wolves. I'm not... Just skip that one. I don't like using that word.
Oh, come on, man. Look at his face.
No, I don't
It's
like
cute.
I'm not using that.
Inside me, there are 2 wolves. One is retarded. So is the other one. It's funny when you think about me saying it.
Looks more like 2 coyotes who got into a bag of meth.
That peyote for sure.
What kids drink today? Prime. That is what my kid drinks.
Yeah.
What we drink as kids, right in the garden hose. I saw this the other day, and I thought, number one, the kid on the left looks suspiciously like my kid.
A
one
little
of
bit.
my kids. And number 2, I'm not entirely sure which one's worse for you.
That I have no idea.
Like, I'm not saying there weren't, like, dead bugs and shit in the water we drank, but these kids drink crayon water.
They do. It's something. The Prime's not bad, though.
No, I drink Prime. I also drink, heavy amounts of alcohol. So
I asked this lady if I could touch her hair. She said yes, so I ran my finger across her top lip. That's how the fight got
you
started.
touched my mustache. He told me his love language is physical touch, so I swung on it. Hey, I must have got that from one of my exes.
No, just your sister.
In order to prepare for his role as a wrestler in Spider-Man, Randy Savage wrestled for 30 years and won multiple world titles. There's actually another thing that's his greatest method actor ever.
Yes, yeah.
Bonesaw is ready. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
All right.
That's a nice outfit that your husband making for you. When you're not sure if that spot on the ceiling is a spider or not, then it starts moving. Oh,
man.
no. Come on, no. Like
Hey, man, you can hide your weakness,
you
man.
can have your wheat in here, man. Can I call you back? I'm shaving my privates right now. How rumors get started. Perfect. We found Hillary Trump. Oh,
Hillary Trump.
I don't like any of that.
That's so gross.
I don't like none of that. Make it stop.
Them, don't come in here with that bullshit.
You and me coming back with our bullshit. I love the Bushwhackers.
I am a huge fan of the Bushwhackers.
How Dad stared through your yard after they cut the grass. As a dad who mows his own lawn, or mowed his own lawn when he had one, I agree. Yes, that is exactly what I would do. Except I probably had like a Bud Light in the hand.
All right, here's a little fun story. Dare to keep kids off of drugs has officially removed marijuana from the list of gateway drugs.
You know what lie they told me in Dare? They told me that eventually someone's going to come to you and offer you illicit drugs.
Yep.
They're going to offer you drugs, and they're going to try to make you take them.
Yep.
You know what's never happened to me in my life?
What's that?
Not one time have I ever been walking into a gas station and some crackhead been like, "Hey, man, you want to smoke some of this crack?"
Right?
You do know what DARE stands for, right? Dispensaries are really expensive.
Hey,
Now, I've had crackheads come up and ask me for 40 cents, but I ain't never had one walk in like, "Hey, nephew, have some of this crack." I'm giving it away.
Just giving it away.
I'm just lousy with crack. Never happened. Bullshit. Bullshit. Act your age, not your shoe size.
Act your face, not your filter.
Until we meet again.
Suck a dick, He-Man. All right.
All right.
And with that, y'all, that is the end of the show. Just in time to go and watch some Double or Nothing.
Yes, guys. Like I said, sorry the show wasn't longer, but we got a pay-per-view to get ready for. We got a birthday to celebrate. We got a lot going on. So be sure to find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Follow us on Twitter at Pro Wrestling TD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok at Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. You can also check out streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown or the official Pro Wrestling Throwdown website, ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, where you can access the
Merch store! Merch store!
Buy our merch. More about our merch next week.
Also, our prayers with everyone who's been hit with all this weather, all these tornadoes and shit.
Yeah.
Stay home, stay safe.
Be alert, be careful, and from us to you, as always, keep it in the ring. Keep it in the ring.
Merch store. Merch store is always fun too, though.
Hey, you want some crack?
There's who is that outside the window over there? He looks like Uncle Howdy.
I feel like